Hello, good morning, Machi, bonjour, guten Morgen. Welcome to Beyond Cooking with Lady V. It's an honor and a joy always to come your way. Guys, I want to thank each one of you for your support. To those who have subscribed, liked, and comment and share our videos, thank you, merci beaucoup. Gracias, dankeschön. Thank you so much for your support. And if you happen to stumble upon our video for the very first time, I want to say welcome, guys. Stay right here with us and do not go anywhere. Today, I have an incredible and amazing guest with us. Here we are with our guest for today. We have Latrina here with us. Latrina, thank you and welcome to Beyond Cooking.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
It's an honor. It's an honor indeed. An honor deep down from the bottom of my heart. I want to say thank you so much for driving through the snow, guys. We have lots and lots of snow today. It was a big surprise when we left church. I wasn't prepared for it. I had the wrong shoes on, I must tell you. But you know what? For you to abandon everything and drive through the snow just to come and support this humble beginnings, it means a lot to me. And I want to say thank you deep down from the bottom of my heart. So what are we up to today? What are you going to show us?
So today we are demonstrating chocolate covered fruit. So we're going to demonstrate our favorite chocolate covered strawberries and chocolate covered apples, which is my favorite. So I'll show you guys.
Listen, with birthdays coming up, Christmas, guess what? What is coming up?
Valentine's Day.
Woo!
Right around the corner.
Right around the corner is right. So I think this will be one great thing to consider for Val's Day. You know, share with your friends, share with your loved ones, share with your beloved without spending much money. What are some of the things that we're going to be needing for this?
So for this, what we use, of course, chocolate, which is our baking chocolate. You want to use cocoa that is at least, what I used today was at least 50% cocoa. It comes in like a square. You'll normally break it up. Mm-hmm. We also use mini chocolate chips. Both chocolate types are semi-sweet.
Okay. Let's not disclose all of this. Let's take it right away. Head to the kitchen and start with our edible. We can say edible arrangement, sure. Right? So let's take it right away, guys. Thank you. And listen, before we go over to the kitchen, we will please ask you to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Like, comment, and share our videos. Thank you.
Okay, so in this demonstration, we're going to do chocolate covered strawberries and chocolate covered apples. So we have washed and dried strawberries. Just dry them off with a paper towel after you wash them very nice and get all the dirt off of them. Sliced apples here, I did not put lemon juice on it, so it's fine because it's going to be covered in chocolate. We have here is our white chocolate that we're going to melt down. We have semi-sweet chocolate chips. We have minis. Minis are very good because they melt quickly. Here we have all vegetable shortening. This is used to thin out the chocolate when it's melting. You're able to control the consistency if you want it thicker, if you want it thinner. We have chopped nuts, walnuts, if you want for decoration or just a crunch in your fruit. And this is melting chocolate. This is, I think it's about 50% cocoa. So you want to have that. You can use chocolate chips, but it's best to have the chocolate baking chocolate to melt down because it has a higher percentage of cocoa. And then when you have a higher percentage of cocoa, you don't get the dry looking chocolate over your fruit when you covering it in the chocolate. It has a nicer sheen. It's pretty much what it's used for.
Let me ask a question. Sorry to catch you up. Mm-hmm. We have two kinds of chocolate here. What's the difference? I know you were trying to explain it, but what is the difference? Can we just use the smaller ones?
You can use chocolate chips, but it's not really what it's made for. So the chocolate chips, I use chocolate chips when I just whipping together a treat for my children. We love it. We don't care that it looks a little bit dry, but when you're doing something for someone as far as presentation, it still tastes good, but the higher percentage of the cocoa of the baking chocolate, it gives it that nice sheen. That's what it's made for. So you see the nice gloss, shiny, and then this, you see how if you look at the chocolate chips, it'll melt down, and then it'll also give you that same look. Now when this dries, it'll have the same sheen, just a little bit more because it's been handled, so you don't see that.
And what are we doing with the white stuff right there?
The white, you can use it for a base as well, or what we're going to do is we'll use it for a drizzle as well, for the decoration, to give it a little bit more elegant touch.
Awesome. So is that a chocolate as well? It's not a person chocolate?
Because white, if you get technical, it's like a cocoa bean, but let's say it's white chocolate. It is.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So thank you so much, Latrina. So we are going to take a quick look at our ingredients again before we begin.
So now we've melted the semi-sweet chocolate chips along with the baking cocoa so that it has a smooth consistency. I like this consistency that we've kind of liquidated, as I said, I don't know a better word for it, to make it more liquid and flowing. This is kind of how you use this for the fondue. So I like it to where it's not going to be a big mass of chocolate on the fruit, so it'll be smooth and easy to actually cover all of the chocolate.
Okay, so I see we have a wax paper here on a sheet. What is that for?
So this is just to set after you've covered the chocolate, so that it does not stick to what you're using. Like, you don't want to use anything that's porous that's going to have an imprint on the fruit. So I'll just use the strawberry first for demonstration, and then I like to try to cover it, strawberry or the fruit, what have you, as much with chocolate as possible. And so I'll dip it in like so. Sometimes I turn it just to get the complete surface covered.
Ooh, this looks good. Wow, it looks pretty.
And so then just place it down. And it's simple. You don't have to be intimidated by it at all. Like, you get all the nice herbal arrangements, and it's so beautiful and pretty, which is, I love. My children love chocolate covered strawberries. I love the apples, so I get excited when I get the apples.
I guess I love the apples too, with the nuts.
I've never tried it with nuts, so I'm excited to do so. So, and you just be careful. You don't want to, when you're taking it off, make sure that when you're taking it off your utensil. So this is a Wilton's dipping tool. It comes 3 in a package. So this one, I like to use when I'm dipping like cookies and things like that. This one, I don't use it as sometimes I kind of use it as an assistant tool. I don't know the technical term for any of them, but they're helpful. So this is, and then I do not like to cover the green in the chocolate, so I just make sure I pull those down as I dip them. And everyone loves chocolate, so the more chocolate, the better. You don't have to be intimidated by it, none of it at all. And it's also why we use the wax paper, because you're gonna make a mess. So I don't like to dip it and place it on my platter, whatever I'm presenting right away, because it's gonna go through space and stuff. Make it a mess.
So Latrina, how long have you been making this? Because I know you guys are in the business for this.
I've been doing it for a while, and you know, where there's a need, that's mostly where things come from. I started baking and doing things like this because I wanted certain things for my children, or different parties or occasions that we had, and I didn't know where to find the treats and the things that I wanted. So mostly what I do is custom made cakes and desserts. So when people can't find that superhero cake for their child's birthday, they come to me.
Awesome. So hey, listen, we are all learning here. If you ever think of a birthday party or graduation party, whatever, this is another clue for you to make your own chocolate covered fruit, whatever fruit. Can you dip pineapples too? Because I see edible arrangements whereby they dip pineapples and bananas.
You can dip anything. Honestly, whatever you want to eat chocolate, whatever you want to eat covered in chocolate, you can dip. And so you see, this tool is what's used to dip the entire thing. So this little prong, pitchfork looking thing. So I dip the entire apple with this.
Okay, guys, I am trying to help her to coat the apples with the nuts.
And so what I would do is like crunch them up finely,
okay.
and then cover one side of it with the nuts.
Okay. So I guess I'll leave this for
It's no rush. Like there's no particular way to do it. Because like I said, I've never used nuts. And because I normally do this for a lot of people, like some people have allergies with nuts. That's just what I'm seeing, like as far as that's a presentation thing that I would do.
Okay.
But if you love nuts, you want to just throw it and toss it and cover it in nuts. Like especially if it's for yourself, have fun with it and do whatever you want to do.
Awesome. Well, we thank you so much for coming, Latrina. It's such a delight to have you drive through the snow to get here. Girl, listen, I really appreciate it, and I guess our viewers are also happy to learn something new today. If you are watching us, please, we will ask you to subscribe to the channel, share this video, like, and comment. We really appreciate the support. So let's continue to observe what our amazing guest is making.
So it's pretty much the same. I don't know if you noticed, like when I immerse the apple into the chocolate, I just really push it all the way down to make sure that the entire thing is covered. And then when I bring it up, you see it's dripping. I just kind of use the side of the, for lack of a better word, the heater. All this mess is when I'm tapping it. So when I pull it out, I just tap on the side, which is going to get the chocolate that looks like it's escaping the bowl. It is a little, but just tap it to where you get this nice even coating all over it. And then we're going to go over and just find a space for it and gently. So you don't want a lot of puddles like around it. That's why I try to tap it as much, so because you'll see like the base of the strawberry and the base of it. If it's whatever dries, it's gonna be stuck to it. You don't want it to be, messy. So just to keep it nice and neat. So that's why I do that there. And then I guess I can do a strawberry. It's a little skewer. You just kind of, I put it in the greenery because that's the part that you're not gonna really dip in chocolate. And just kind of turn it to cover as much as you can. The famous tap just to get the excess off, because you're not looking at the entire thing, so you don't really realize how much chocolate is on there. And then we're gonna mix it off. And what I like to do, honestly, is to like if I'm doing a million of these, I'll put it in a refrigerator to let it harden or dry faster as I'm doing batch by batch by batch. And then once it's dry, then you can coat it with whatever. Unless you're doing like a chocolate coating nut coating, something that has to adhere to the chocolate, you want to do that while it's wet.
Gotcha. Guys, I am the assistant today, so I was asked to melt the white chocolate. And I did this in the microwave for 20 seconds. And this is the outcome of it. And Latrina is going to use this to decorate the strawberry and the apples.
Dipping the strawberry in the white chocolate. And so because I only have one of the heaters, we're just going to use the bowl and just kind of make sure you get the strawberry covered. And this is our quote-unquote tapping, where we just kind of make sure we get the excess off and we place it on the plate.
I love it.
See how those colors look?
I love it. It does. It does. I think I'm loving the white one more.
Because it gives like a clean crisp, especially with the red showing and the green.
Absolutely.
And so we're using the bowl for this one because we have our chocolate in our other heating source utensil thingy, to be technical. And so I just rotate it to get kind of an even. So these types of tools are good if you're doing a lot of covering a lot of fruit, because this stays warm. So you can always use like the bowl and put it in a microwave, but if you're doing a lot, the chocolate will cool down and it begins to harden. So this causes you not to have to continue to heat up the chocolate.
Okay. So will you recommend adding shortening to each chocolate that you melt?
So now we have our chocolate out of the refrigerator to cool and to harden, the drying process. About 5 to 10 minutes. If you're doing more than one batch, once you place the first batch in the refrigerator and then once you cover the second batch, the first batch is normally ready to take out and then work with. You can cover it again, decorate, drizzle, whatever you have. So right now what we're going to do is use our white chocolate, and we're going to dip. I'm thinking about just maybe like half dipping so that we can just see the difference in the white and the dark chocolate. So I'm going to take a strawberry here, and be careful not to touch it too much because the warmth from your hand will cause it to start melting. And my bowl is shallow, so what I'm going to do is kind of
I think I'll be breaking my relationship with edible arrangement soon.
Yeah, you don't need it anymore once you can do it yourself.
No.
What I'm going to try to do is cover a few here, but I think I'm going to just stick to work fast. This is the apple that we dipped, and now we're just dipping it again to get a two-tone.
Ooh.
And so what you kind of see is the chocolate melting into it, and it gives it a marble effect.
Okay.
I'm not going to dip them all with the nuts.
Okay, absolutely.
I will dip them with strawberry again. And then the others we can drizzle.
Okay.
So I'm just dipping it here. Like I said, you guys, don't be intimidated by anything. Especially if you have children. Your children love when you mess up any type of design and you're like, I can't use that, because they're right there to just catch whatever you're not going to use for your presentation. And you don't even have to feel bad because they love it. So, let's see.
Well, Latrina, we want to thank you once again for coming. It's such an honor. It's a joy. I'm really enjoying this. It's fun.
Thank you. So what we're going to do now is just put our drizzle on, and they have different tools where you can like squeeze it on to make it nice and neat. What I'm going to do is kind of make a mess. We're going to kind of make a mess, and I'm just going to use my spoon and just really do this for the drizzle motion. So what I found is that it will kind of make a mess, but it's kind of pretty if I do it right. Hopefully I do it right the first time. And then I like this slim. So if I wasn't trying to control it as far as not slinking chocolate all over the kitchen,
It's okay. You'll be clean. You are all right.
It the wider you have for your motion, the straighter your lines will get.
Oh.
So that's what I mean when I say instead of swinging it all over the kitchen. So, and then just because we have caramel here, I'm going to do the same thing. And it gives you a so I didn't put enough on it, sorry. But I love to have like the different colors, and it has the different.
This looks very pretty.
I like the thinner lines if you're doing a lot, but this was a very abstract way of doing it. This is abstract, but it tastes and it looks like really fun. But after you've done everything as far as your nuts, your toppings, your drizzle, whatever designs you're going to make, the half and half, you want to place it back into the refrigerator, just because it sets in it faster. I like it in the refrigerator. You could leave it out for a while, it just takes longer. Set it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, and then, or whatever, you can clean up. It's not going to go bad, or nothing's going to go wrong if you're leaving it longer. And then clean up, do whatever you want to do, and then just pull it out to present. We're going to get this covered in chocolate, and then we're going to dip it into nuts just the same. So, as I said, I normally don't put no nuts on it, because like my family don't really like
Strawberry
nuts.
and nuts, that's different.
Yeah, so we're just, because I know some people like really like nuts on everything.
I love nuts, but I wouldn't have thought of strawberries and nuts.
Right now, this is what we have that's completely dry. We have the ones that we dipped and coated with nuts still in the refrigerator that it's drying. But you see, once you make a big mess, but it still looks really nice and chic, I'll say, with a different color drizzle on the chocolate. We have the white chocolate with the chocolate and the caramel drizzle, and then we have the chocolate dipped with the caramel and the white chocolate drizzle. Very fun to make, and also, of course, more fun to eat, right? We enjoy these. So, like I said, I really am partial to apples. A lot of people love the strawberries. You can also do bananas, pineapples, anything that you love. I mean, chocolate makes any food better. So give it a try. Don't be shy. Don't be intimidated by it. If you make a mess, it's just more fun to eat, and that's just your reward for trying. So don't be shy.
So Latrina, this has been such a fun afternoon, I must say. It's fun watching you make this, and I had fun making messes, and I guess the mess was still tasty. So I must say, when it comes to this thing, even your mess is very tasty. So guys, have fun with it. Valentine's Day is around the corner. Make this, enjoy with your loved ones, enjoy with your family. Make it Christmas, make it birthdays, make it anytime. So Latrina, we want to thank you so much for coming. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like our videos, share, and your comments are very warmly welcome. Thank you once again. Our treats are ready. These are the final products of what we accomplished today. Latrina, that was so awesome.
Thank you. It was so much fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my apple.
Yeah, I love apples.
This is delicious.
It is.
Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So guys, try this. Let us know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share our videos. Have a great one. Bye.